We'll let her begin with an opening statement, and then we'll take questions. Coach?
Okay, I'm really proud of our team. It's going to be tough to get wins in this league this year, and just proud of our toughness, our scrappy play to figure it out. And, you know, we had to score a lot of points tonight to get this win, and just happy that we were able to figure out how to do it on both ends.
Let's start up. Cora, Maria, and then Casey.
Jillian Spear has really found some consistency in SEC play for you guys, and not just with the 20 points tonight, but also, of course, is just look so comfortable with the ball in her hands. How important has that been as her, being a ball handler for you guys without Jesse Wells?
Yeah, I think it's been really important that Jules played aggressively. She also had 6 boards tonight, so now she follows her 7 up with 6. And, obviously her high in assists this year at 4. She looks really comfortable, like you said, but I think it's just her mentality and how aggressive she's playing right now, and it's opening up opportunities for her. Obviously, that's why she got to the line so much tonight. She was playing aggressively and downhill.
The free throws just jump off. There was 42 fouls in 40 minutes, which really hard to get the flow of a game. At 26 of 30, just the job your team did at the line tonight. Yeah,
I'm really proud of our team for stepping up. That's in particular in that fourth quarter, you go 16 for 18. That's how you close out a game. And that's the offensively, that was the stale quarter for us in terms of our shooting percentage from the field. But great job figuring it out, getting to the free throw line, being aggressive, and then knocking them down. That's a big deal. It's a big number.
Casey, Karthik, and then John.
For Sarah, it was a complete 180 from the Kentucky game. What was working so well for her, and kind of what allowed her to succeed today?
Well, I think we found Sarah, got her some good open looks early. She knocks that first one down, and we found her a couple more times. And, I think that's important. And, I've said it before, we've got a lot of different people that can step up on a given night. And Rakia's going to get so much attention. We're going to have other opportunities. And, you never know whose night it's going to be to put some numbers on the stat sheet. And it was Sarah tonight. She was able to knock those shots down and, got several defensive boards. Really proud of that. I thought that was tough. Really good outing for her.
Coach, after you guys got down by double digits, Jillian Spear really started to step up when you guys were down 7. I think she had a couple buckets. She forced to travel. She assisted Sarah on a bucket. How crucial was she in spearheading that comeback?
No pun intended, right? Yeah. No. So I thought in that second quarter, the group that we had to kind of close that out, I thought they played with great energy, and I thought Jewel was a big part of that. And again, I go back to her aggressiveness during that spell and toughness, and I think her vocalness during that time was important as well. But everybody out there played their part, and we got stops, and we were able to clean up those stops with defensive boards during that stretch as well.
John and Caleb.
Coach, you just talked about Sarah's defensive rebounds. Before the 3 she hits that forced the timeout, it started with a defensive rebound. And then on the other end, she obviously hits the 3. And it felt like that was the play that finally gave someone breathing room, because you guys were so back and forth. Just what did you see on that play? And then, how much it meant, for the final outcome, that 3?
Yeah, I think for us, just being able to finish our defense, keep the team off the boards, don't give them a second opportunity, don't give them a second look at it, and then it typically starts our break. Whether we're pushing at a fast clip or we're just getting the ball down at a good pace. And so you've got to do your part. And obviously Sarah does a really good job of running the floor when she's out there, so she can get herself back in position. I thought we were trading baskets there for quite a while, and we kept talking about needing to stack defensive stops together. We were, trading baskets, but we were able to figure it out.
Caleb, Cora, and then Maria.
You ran a lineup tonight with Tamari and Jillian for kind of extended minutes. What did you see from that lineup, and what do you think made it so effective?
Yeah, I thought we were able to, play them a little bit together. I thought the rebounding, I thought that would help us on the boards. Thought Jillian did a pretty good job defensively guarding some perimeter players. You know, sometimes we have to be mindful of spacing in those situations, but we also felt like we would be able to get Jillian some looks at the high post. I don't know if that actually came to fruition as much as I thought it would, but we thought that we could play those two together. We practiced them together a lot.
Florida seemed, you know, obviously like most teams really keying in on Rakia, double teaming her often. Just how good was it to see that, you know, she still was able to produce, but also that the rest of your team could step up and weather a night like this when she isn't, you know, 24-19.
You know, we are so spoiled, right, with Rakia Jackson's performances, and you know, I think for the most part, you know, you pick up a stat sheet and you look at that and you assume 18 points and 8 boards is a pretty solid night, and you know, it probably wasn't Rakia's best game. And you know, we were able to. That's the thing. We've got other people who can step up and make plays, and you know, for us, I think it's important that we all remember that, we all know that. But I'm really proud of our team for, you know, for other people stepping up and making plays.
Maria and then Ryan.
Two things. I wanted to ask you about Caroline's dribbling checks in the game and then drains that three. How big of a shot was that? And then these have been tough wins. You're 3-0 in this brutal league. How important is that going on the road? And the last I checked, there's no ice or snow.
Thanks. Yeah.
So far.
Yeah, our trips to College Station, they've definitely been interesting, and it's all logistics. You know, Caroline, I'm so proud of her. You know, she has played so well this season, and you know, she gives us so many opportunities. She didn't get as many touches in the paint today, but you know, knocked down a huge three in that second half. You know, she's the player that's fearless, and she's going to be ready when her number's called, and just proud of her. I tell you what, again, in this league, if you have a chance to win, you've got to figure it out and you got to pull it out, because it's going to be hard to get. And you know, we know that there's so many good teams in the league about to go out and play another one again on Sunday. So I completely understand how important these first three were. It's a big deal to get wins.
Ryan.
Jewel played 36 minutes tonight, never really looked too fatigued. Is that something you kind of need from her going forward, such big minute nights?
Yeah, I think, you know, every night, like I said, I've talked about it a lot, every night's fluid with each player, but I need players with the capability of going extended minutes if necessary, and I thought she did. I thought she played tough. I thought she was tough. She's probably going to need a little bit of a little ice bath now, and may need to go light tomorrow, but you know, she did what we needed her to do, and also I'm proud of her defensively. I thought she did some good things defensively for us, you know, and down the stretch, we made sure she was in the game.
Caleb, Cora, and then Casey.
How nice is it to see players like Sarah and Jewel able to step up when Rakia has an off night offensively? Because it felt like some games it was the exact opposite.
Yeah, it's been great to see different people step up, and I think right now, I really do think our team individually has played with confidence. So I'm really proud of that, and they need to. And I think, you know, if you don't put stats on the paper this game, then it may be your opportunity in our next time out. And I think that's where they're buying into really the team. And they know at any point somebody can step up and make big plays. And they have confidence in one another. I'm proud of them.
Florida opened that second quarter on a 6-0 run. You called the timeout pretty quick. Felt like after that, the defensive urgency got a little better, energy felt better. Just what was your message to them then, and were you concerned about, I guess, the energy coming out start of the game?
Yeah, I thought our awareness and alertness defensively was very low to start the game, and when I called the timeout, that was the biggest message. We did change our defense, and I don't think it was we didn't execute it the way we wanted to, but we had a little bit more awareness and alertness about us, and then switched back our defenses, and I think we were better. So, you know, sometimes just the change up is good for us, and you know, I think that's something that we'll have to look at. I don't think we were as locked in defensively to start this game.
Casey.
Specifically in the first half, it kind of seemed that when Kaya went in, the tempo picked up a little bit, speed went up a little bit. It could have just been that they were locking in a little bit more, but what can she offer the game in that regard with the tempo?
Well, Kaya comes in and she's handling the ball well, and really pushing the pace, and she understands that's what she can do. She's aggressive. She's very athletic, very fast. So she gives us a different feel when because she plays with such great energy. And I thought that was important. I thought her minutes in the second quarter, I thought that was really big for us because I thought she was really sparking some energy from her teammates as well.
Cora.
Your next game is against a very strong defensive opponent. Last time you guys went to College Station, it was a pretty low-scoring game. Just knowing it can be a defensive battle, what do you want to see out of your team on the defensive end, and how tough can this Texas A&M defense be?
Well, Texas A&M is very, very talented. There's no doubt about it. They have, their roster is really solid, top to bottom. Guard play, post play, athleticism. They pride themselves on their defensive side. So, we're going to have to work and understand that, if it's not easy for us offensively, we got to figure it out. And I think that's what we've been able to do in these first SEC games. It hasn't always been pretty, but we figured it out and scored enough points to win. And not saying it's as simple as that, but when it comes right down to it, you've got to be able to make shots, you've got to be able to make plays, and you got to do it under duress. They're going to get after us. They're going to make it very difficult, and it's what it is. You got to handle it.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, thank you guys.